Hey YouTube. As you get older, your priorities change a little bit. And what was important to you when you were 18 to 25 is not important at all when you're 50. And you start doing things a little different. And you try to figure out the reasons that you're doing them different. And you start looking for like-minded people. None of that has to do with prepping, but it has everything to do with life. The one thing that does have to do with prepping is the choices we make today versus what's going to happen to us in the future. We don't know what's going to happen to our future. We don't know about anything. Hopefully Jesus will come back, take us all to heaven, and be done with it. But, you know, our Christian walk of faith that we have has ups and downs, and, you know, it's called everyday living. I did not have the scriptures. I've been toying with this for a year or better, and I met a man that helped me out. I do believe this is a godsend. Zion Prepper, and his book, The Christian Prepper's Handbook. Don't panic, just be prepared. Don't be scared. It gives me scriptures that, you know, in the Bible it tells you that it's in God's hands. Let Jesus and God provide for you. In the Old Testament, they had manna from heaven for Moses and the children of Israel who came out of Egypt. God provided for them. Well, God did provide for them, but if I remember correctly, they had to get up every day and go out and gather the manna and prepare it. And then it told him not to spoil, you know, that it would spoil if they kept it. Well, yes, because God was providing for them on a daily basis in the middle of a desert. We're not in the middle of a desert. We're at our homes. We have cupboards, we have refrigerators, and we have everything of daily convenience. Your family is the most important thing on earth. If we don't take care of them, you know, it's our fault. So being prepared is not a bad thing. It goes in and it backs up everything that they say with Zion Prepper says with scriptures. And it goes into the tenets of prepping and what we should be doing and what, you know, we should not be doing. The Prepper's Triangle is a good thing for us to, you know, we've got to have food, shelter, and heat, and water, and then we got to be able to protect our family. It's a good book, and I like the fact that all of us have used the term SHTF. Everybody knows what it stands for, and that kind of gives us a bad rap. Well, shit hit the fan. You know, it's not nice to say that word. A lot of it would turn a lot of people off. But he uses S.L.A.E, significant life-altering event. S.L.A.E. Life will slay you if you do not, you know, prepare. But a significant life-altering event could be coming in off the road after being out for a week to 10 days and finding your wife deceased in bed. That happened to me. That was a significant life-altering event for me. It almost killed me. I had been a loving wife for 10 years, or she was a loving wife for 10 years. And after that, I started preparing for my life for myself. I wished I had this book 8 years ago when I started that journey without her. I would have been in better shape. But I want everybody to take a look at this book. You can get it off of Amazon. It's not high priced. And you know, if you're into prepping and starting out, you'll do. You got your food and water, you got your shelter and heat, and you got your protection. Protection does not mean going out and buying a bunch of firearms. He has about 2 paragraphs in this whole book about firearms. The rest of it is what we should be doing in an everyday basis. Just, you know, being prepared for, you know, if the typical Walmart gets between 6 and 10 trucks a week. That's a lot of food. It's a lot of stuff for Walmart to have. I forget how many millions of dollars it actually takes to fill a Walmart. But I guarantee you, like down in Katrina, after Katrina, there was, I was driving truck. We took a load of water down there. We brought it, my wife and I brought it from Pennsylvania all the way to NASA Stennis, the base down there. There was over 800 trucks sitting all over that base waiting to get unloaded. It only took us 9 days to get unloaded because, you know, people, you couldn't prepare for anything like that. Katrina was a horrible thing. I've seen foundations of houses on the left-hand side of the road look like you just poured it, and you know, and the plumbing was still sticking up out of the cement. But the problem was, if you look on the right-hand side of the road, the house where it used to be on a foundation was still there. It moved the complete house about 60 feet. Believe it or not, it did not really mess up the house that bad, but there was an 18-foot wall of water that hit the Walmart down there. Those things you cannot prepare for. But what you could do is have a bug-out vehicle. If you know the weather, have your radio, you could get out of that situation and save your own life. A lot of people went to Houston. A lot of people went on up into northern Mississippi. A lot of lives were saved because they were prepared. The Christian Prepper Handbook tells you the basics, the mere basics on what to do. It is not something that you have to do. It's something that you should do. I would like for everybody, my friends and family, just to go out and buy this book, take a look at it, do the review on it, help out Zion Prepper. He's a good man, and his heart's in the right place. And I've learned a lot. It took me 3 days to learn this book. I have read 3 books this year. This is one of them. Since I've been out and got my own place, I've started reading again. I go to bed about 10 o'clock at night, and I'll read for at least an hour, including the Bible. Your priorities change when you get a little older, and the Christian Prepper book will, if you're wanting to redo your priorities, will get you started in the right direction. God bless you, Zion, and God bless all my prepper friends. This is my review of the Christian Prepper Handbook. God bless.